Foundations of Math works with the existing curriculum materials by using the lesson planning prototype and being able to take the components of number sense and align them to whatever the goals are for the math lesson. It's really important to look at the rigor and the expectation of the math lesson, and then to make sure that I use the components to make certain that my students have a better understanding. I was really excited about it, and I was using big ideas at the time, and it actually worked really well. I was able to take those activities and ramp them up a little bit, connecting them a little bit more to real life situations, and allowing my students to then learn on their own a little bit and explore and come away with a greater, deeper understanding. I have found that when I go slower and my students really understand the foundational information, when it comes time to apply that to new situations, I have a lot less teaching to do. They have a greater depth of understanding already that they can bring to new tasks and problem solve. And they get really excited about that, and they are surprised at how quickly they can learn new material. I think the best way is to do it, and to have a PLC, to have a group of people you can really talk to, and people that you can share your successes and failures, because there will be some of both. And then as I go through each opportunity and work with my students, I really need someone with whom I can reflect afterward, and talking to other teachers who have also gone through Foundations has been particularly helpful. This year, there was a little boy in a 4th grade class who hated math. His parents did not allow him to be tested for special education, so he always felt like he was struggling, and maybe there was a little bit of worry that maybe he should be receiving additional services. He hated math, wanted to be excused every time we had a lesson. We did some Foundations things, and he was actually working with fractions, and he got so excited that he actually came up to me and he wanted me to look at his work, and he had written things out. He was talking to his elbow partner. He was super excited, and then he wanted to get his teacher's attention to work with that person and say, look what I discovered, look what I learned. And he was so super excited, never had been, never liked anything about math, and now the rest of this year has been engaged and excited and willing to try where he wasn't before. And now we know that he does have some skills that are missing, but he's probably not really special ed. He's just a kid who didn't have an access point to reach into math at all, and now it's exciting and he's happy to try. There were a couple of girls that had been identified as students who are gifted and talented in math, and they were really struggling with explaining their thinking. They were going home complaining that this was just really dumb and we should have math like we used to have math, because they were used to getting the answers and doing a great job, and they saw some kids that didn't usually struggle who were doing really well. Suddenly, after a couple of days of working on a rather difficult problem, there was this loud squeal from the back of the classroom. These two girls were having their aha moment. Aha, I got it! And they have such a deep understanding, and they're so excited now to be able to express themselves and explain better what their thinking was. They never thought they could do it, and they really did think it was dumb until they experienced success. And now they love it. They talk about math all the time.